Page 10, Silent Night. 3/4 time. I'm going to take it one hand at a time because both hands are busy doing stuff. Right hand first, you're starting here in this position. Not going to stay there, but you're starting there. We have dotted rhythms, 1 and 2 and 3 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and. See the quarter notes on beat 1, the dots on beat 2, the eighth notes on and of 2, and the other quarter notes on 3. 1 and 2 and 3. Or 1 and dot and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and. And you reach up to the D, then claps, because now you're in this position. Then thumb, yeah. Now for measure 9, you scrunch up a little bit, third finger. Now you're in this position. It's a different position. And to bring the thumb down, you're not changing positions, your thumb is just coming down. Stay where you're at, because third finger needs to be on the A. Like so. Then for measure 17, they want third finger up here. You can do that if you want. I don't recommend it. I would suggest you reach up and play the half note, this measure 17. Play the half note with little finger and then third finger. We use different fingers on repeated notes all the time in piano. Some people more than others. I do it quite a bit. But it's a good skill to have, so I encourage you to do it. So it's little finger on the half note and then third finger. Because you need this position. And then for the last line, measure 21, now you lift up and move the whole hand down. We get away with it because of the phrasing. You have to lift up anyway. And then scrunch up little finger. And you get the whole thing there. So you're moving around a little bit. Left hand, you got the chords, either broken chords or block chords. It's a C chord at the beginning, broken. 3, 1, 2. You're doing this for a while. Measure 5, it's a 5/7 chord. Both of those measures are 5/7 chord because the chord actually has 4 notes in it, all of it. We just don't generally use all 4 notes, at a time. It's one or the other here. And then measure 9, it's the 4 chord, then the 1 chord. So it's just the primary chords. Go down to the bottom, measure 21. You're here just the C and E, and then the 5/7 chord, and then the C chord. For the last measure, it has LH over. That means the left hand, and they gave you a treble clef for the last. So that is a C and an E. So you're simply going to reach over the right hand, because the right hand is here. You're going to reach over the right hand and play those notes here. So left hand over. That's what they meant. Let's put the hands together. Here, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. Make sure the rhythm and the notes are all right. Go through the whole thing and check out everything and make sure that you can play the hands together, and then go back and get rid of the hesitations. So it's a steady beat. This is not a fast piece. This is a piece you can fall asleep to. Then the end, the very bottom of page 11, the last line you're here. Here, the chord. Now, it's in rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 1. You're just lifting up and that C stays down. And then both hands come up at the same time at the end. That's fine. Then put in the articulation, the phrasing. Lift up. Lift up. Lift up. So just lift up here for the melody. In the left hand, 2 notes. When there is, like in the chords on measure 9 and 10, you can't connect those. Just do the best you can with them. Otherwise, go ahead and follow their slurring. Normally, I would tell you in the left hand, connect it all, but these 2 note slurs are actually working out very well in this arrangement. So it's that way, yeah. Put in the phrasing and the slurs and all that, and then the dynamics. Well, it's moderately loud. MF at the beginning. Whatever you think moderately loud, sort of loud, keep everything else soft. We want to hear the melody. So it's... When you get to measure 9, you come down to saw. That means the left hand is very soft. The measure 13, go up to moderately loud again. The left hand is still soft. And it's measure 16. You can't crescendo in the right hand. You played the notes, you're done. The left hand has to get louder. Here, it gives the illusion that the right hand is getting louder. And then the loud in measure 17 applies to the right hand. The left hand has to stay in the background. So I kind of went, so it was louder, and then all of a sudden I'm back, because the right hand takes over that. Here at the end. And those last two measures, I want to hear the C throughout all of that. I want to hear that note. Don't overpower it. Speed-wise, about as fast as I was going, I think. At the end, they added a little bit of pedal. If you want, that's fine. Push the pedal down right after you play the notes here, and leave it down, and then when the hands come up, the pedal comes up with the hands. That's all it is just there. Up all together. I'm not going to actually show the pedal, that's all they're doing. Just push the pedal down right after you play the notes and lift it with the notes. That's all. You don't need the pedal, you can do it without just fine if you'd rather. I like to do a play with me. I'll just play it really slowly together to make sure we got the notes and rhythms correctly. I'm not going to do any dynamics. So I'll give us 3 counts, and let's just go over it slowly together. 1, ready, go. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, off. There's a duet to this. I'd like to play that with you. I'll give us 3 counts, so let's just go over it together. I'm going to speed it up a little bit, but again, it's not real fast. I need you to go up an octave again. Just pretend middle C goes up here, and you're up here, so you're here. All up in here. We'll try it together. 1, ready, and go, and